Okay, there's a couple things I forgot on my last middle pillar video. I want to try to talk long enough to make this go as a regular video because I don't want it to go as a short. But well, first off, it doesn't make any difference if you're part of a mainstream religious belief. If you're going to visualize that point of white light as God, you're going to believe in God, but you can think of that just as energy from the cosmos. You don't have to think of that as the mind, the consciousness, the energy of God. But that's my interpretation of God is that point of white light in deep space. That we're all just little pieces of that energy, that consciousness. I'm not saying we're all God-like, but I'm saying that we're little bits and pieces of the. That's my take. I'm not telling you what to believe. I'm telling you what I believe. But now, one thing, before you do the circulation of white light, do some deep breathing. For several minutes, get yourself in a meditative state. Get yourself somewhat relaxed. And then you visualize, the white light circulating. I said, there's a number of ways you can probably come up with something on your own, because that's what I did. I kind of played with it for a while. I read it from a number of different sources and kind of played with it till I got something that kind of worked for me. But I've tried a number of different variations on it, and they all worked to different degrees. There's no one best way to do it. There's just, like I said, if you want to use the colors, if you don't, if we go with one of the other, because the crown was silver, I think, or purple. I don't know. It's been such a long time. I have played by the colors, but I have trouble keeping track of the colors unless you're actually listening to them. Now you can find the guided meditation, where they'll tell you what color to visualize by them. And I said, try them. Try all those and see what works for you. There's a lot of guided meditation with exactly what to do here on YouTube. And like I said, try them and see what works for you. Some stuff's going to work for some people not. But the main thing I wanted to include, if you do this right, if you do start charging up your chakras, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel, it's kind of hard to really describe it, but it's not a bad feeling. It's an interesting feeling. But if you do it right, you're going to feel a sensation. You're going to start to feel it. And just be prepared for it. Don't let it shock you. It's not bad or super intense or anything like that. Or I think for some people it could be, but I said, don't be afraid of it. Don't. You want to build up your white. You want to build up your energy. You want to build up your white light, especially if you have health problems. Especially if you're going to go into if you were going to go into a haunted house or something. You definitely want to build up your white light energy. You definitely want to raise your vibrations, and that way something negative is not going to negatively affect you. Okay. I've earned my karmic brownie points. I like to think that there's going to be one or two people that are helped here, and I'll kind of balance out some bad karma I was responsible for earlier in my life, or maybe some previous lifetimes. Like I said, there's going to be people say it's all woo-woo, and you're certainly entitled to your opinion. And if you want to put some positive comments here, any super negative comments, I don't appreciate hearing those, but constructive comments are welcome. Okay, love y'all. Bye-bye.